you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Commodore Polewara shares reflection. BSP successfully rolls out new ATM. And Hekari forfeits playoffs.
A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for your company. Chief of PNG Defence Force Rear Admiral Philip Polewara made a profound statement about Papua New Guinea Defence Force's step up into building strong collaboration and security partnerships with other nations.
Rear Admiral Philip Polewara was speaking during the handover parade held in Port Moresby recently. He said some of the reflections for the Defence Force in taking significant steps this year.
This year we witnessed the signing of the Puk Treaty between Papua New Guinea and Australia, and this is the landmark and first time we became an ally. A landmark agreement that deepens our already strong relationship, significantly widens the scope of our two militaries to work together.
The trilateral meeting between the three ministers conducted recently marks a special milestone for the country.
Furthermore, the trilateral meetings of defense ministers from Indonesia, Australia and Papua New Guinea underscore our collective intent to work together to develop and foster regional stability in our shared neighborhood.
The partnership forwards highlights positive indications for PNGDF to progress in the future.
These initiatives, along with the continuation of the Defense Cooperation Agreement with the United States, clearly highlight the PNG Defense Force commitment to grow its capacity and discharge its duties effectively, both within Papua New Guinea and in the near region first and far regions in the future.
Rear Admiral Philip Polewara reiterates the PNGDF is grateful to have partnered with important forces in engagement meetings this year.
Impact of these agreements will be far-reaching and will shape our defense posture for the years to come. The events we have successfully executed this year are indicative of Papua New Guinea Defence Force ability to plan and execute complex operations, but also underscore the strength of our relationships with partners.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Retired Major General Jerry Singarok has come out in the media saying Papua New Guinea's security agreements with the United States of America and Australia should be analyzed and there has to be more public awareness.
The retired Major General Singarok claimed that the security deals with the United States of America and Australia should be analyzed in order to create more public awareness, owing to the fact that both the Puk Treaty and Defence Cooperation Agreement will reshape Papua New Guinea's future security outlook with long-term implications against our constitution and foreign relations. The Defence Cooperation Agreement with the United States came into effect in August 2023, while the Australia-PNG Mutual Defence Treaty, or the Puk Treaty, was signed on 6th of October 2025. Mr. Singarok said Papua New Guinea Constitution makes itself the supreme law and any status of forces agreement or defence treaties must comply with the provisions, especially Section 202 and Section 206. He argued that these sections clearly define PNG Defence Forces' role and the framework for visiting forces, and ensuring the sovereignty and non-interference remains central where the Constitution is highest law of PNG. However, Prime Minister James Marape, in his recent remarks on the media, has clearly stated that Papua New Guinea's friends to all and enemy to none policy remains the core of the country's relationship with other countries. The Prime Minister has been vocal on PNG's stance that though the country has defence agreements with the countries like Australia and USA, it still has strong ties with China in terms of trade and business. Pakatambuan, National EMTV News.
Simbu Provincial Development Front Incorporated was officially launched yesterday evening during a fundraising gala ball at APEC House under the theme Filling in the Gaps. SPDF also launched its website for transparency and public engagement.
Speaking at the event, the fundraising chairman, Jimmy Williams, gave an insight on the purpose of the fundraising, noting that all proceeds will go to support the organization's function.
The purpose of this fundraising, once again, I'm not raising more funds, but supporting or linking work for Simbu, but very important. And we think it under building or filling gaps. We're not trying to do what the government is doing, road or buildings, that's not kind. Have a big infrastructure requiring government, and they are mandated to do that.
The founder, John Coombe Jerry, emphasized on the development of SPDF. He noted that the organization started as a small WhatsApp group discussion. Over time, it grew into a formal organization registered under the IPA Act. Then to formally launch the organization and its official website aimed to fill in gaps in terms of basic service delivery.
The effect of these things here, and whatever we raise here, we trickle back to the people in the remote part of Simbu. So I will be the one, and some of my relatives will be begging there. We are not trying to step on the foot of what the government is doing and what other NGOs are doing. We are only filling in the gaps where there is a missing link in there that we will try to go and address in a smaller way with your support.
The organization focuses on four main strategic pillars, which are policy innovation and research, gap-filling development programs, social advocacy, community justice, and transparency and accountability. The chairman of the organization, Billy O. Gigmay, announced the official launch of their website.
Everything we do has to be published on our website. It also builds our presence in cyberspace, and everything that we do is published, it's transparent. All this, so we wanted to have a website launch tonight as well.
Furthermore, Gigmay highlighted the structure of the organization.
We wanted to do something better. We wanted to put in place a structure. We want to have people in place to do this job. We want to have paid positions as CEO. We want to have governance structures in place, systems, processes, things that normal proper organizations that are running have.
The event featured displays of artwork from local painters, fashion parade, and entertainments. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Representatives from the Kerawagi district in Simbu province shared their concerns that marijuana and alcohol consumption puts young adults at risk.
During the launch of Simbu Provincial Development Front Incorporated, a representative from Sine Yongomol, Camillus Gagma, shared that marijuana and alcohol causes implications in terms of social development, health and education progress in Simbu Province.
Everywhere, anywhere, they are living and they also consume. And that marijuana affects most of our people, most of our young ones. Those marijuana are consumed by mostly adolescents, teenagers and children. They have mental problems, and it also affects the health, and that also has an impact on the social life of people.
He explained that youths are exposed and involved in substance abuse, which results in chaos and violence in the community.
We wrote about a lot of social issues, violence, and people attack each other or attack others, innocent people unnecessarily. Even those people who consume alcohol, they also have problems with physical reactions with people, health risks.
Gagma further explained that apart from health risk, this also affects the IQ level of students.
IQ level of our young people. In terms of education, Simbu for the last decade, we don't produce or we have not reached top 5% in terms of ranking.
He thanked the Simbu Provincial Development Front Incorporated for creating an avenue to work collaboratively with the government and other partners to address these issues.
Provincial Development Forum, we can become actors so that our advice and our strategic planning can be realistic in terms of a collaborative effort to assist each other and with a backup from corporate and also our allies in different...
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Police in Milne Bay Province have launched their festive season operations yesterday with the aim of ensuring a safe celebration for people of Milne Bay and its visitors.
PPC and Milne Bay Province Chief Inspector Benjamin Kua highlighted that police personnel were deployed to various locations to provide security presence during this festive season. PPC Kua encouraged everyone within the communities to refrain from initiating robbery or taking part in illegal activities, as police will be out in full force to maintain order in the communities. Mr. Kua further appealed to escapees from Gili Gili and Alotau police station to voluntarily surrender. Leaders in the communities, including parents and relatives of the escapee, are asked to bring forward the escapee to the station. PPC Kua's message to the people in the province is to see Christmas as a time to reflect and share gifts with their loved ones. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
BSP Financial Group has revealed that they have processed over 100,000 customer deposit transactions valued at over 48 million kina through the bank's new deposit ATMs in Port Moresby and Lae.
In August this year, BSP introduced upgraded ATM fleet, including new pilot deposit ATMs at its waterfront digital branch and Waigani Banking Centre. These ATMs provide customers with the ability to make real-time deposits into any BSP account without visiting a teller. BSP Head of Retail Payment William Koragai said after a close to 4 months, the expansion of this rollout has gone beyond BSP's NCD branches. As of last Friday, BSP successfully replaced 160 ATMs across Port Moresby and Lae, 25 of which are deposit ATMs, 15 in Port Moresby and 10 in Lae, along with 135 dispensing or withdrawal ATMs. Mr. Koragai said customer uptake has been strong. He said since August, deposit ATMs have processed 105,000 transactions valued at over 48 million kina, effectively removing the same number of deposit transactions from branch counters. This shift has eased foot traffic in BSP's banking chambers and enhanced the overall customer experience. The head of retail confirmed that ATM upgrade program will continue into 2026, extending to the islands, NGI, and southern regions. Meanwhile, Fiji has also commenced its rollout this year with other Pacific countries. Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stiff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles in Good Pella Data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
With more
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
As a kid growing up, I really wish to know, who was that?
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me once again tonight at 7 p.m. for more Christmas cheer and music entertainment on Television Christmas.
That's a bottle of wine will do. We should like him with some Labonian.
Special that everyone get together, family get together.
Nothing like a festive season surrounded by the wonderful magic of Christmas. Join us tonight on Television Christmas, right here on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Papua New Guinea Bible Translation Association team has finally translated the New Testament Bible into 4 languages from the Manus province to help spread the gospel.
BTA Manus Area Program Manager Thomas Pohonu noted that there are 13 members in his translation team from 4 different language groups in Manus province, and they have helped him successfully translate the New Testament Bible into those 4 different languages. Mr. Pohonu said that there are 30 languages in Manus province, and so far they have managed to complete only 4 languages.
13 pla mi pla kamlo tripla language group na all 13 pla mi pla 13 pla kamlong all language group Titan 4 play kamlo Titan na 4 play kamlo Ninro language na 3 play kamlo Lele language.
BTA team member Esther Pohonu also shared her remarks on the importance of Bible translation.
Tanim talk Bible is a lot of place no easy pla walk big pla walk Thomas long tanim talk long God yet holy Thomas long puti me come down long talk place language belong all man Mary all pikinini all lapun man all lapun Mary all can understand him when I talk long God so that all he can believe long Papa God. So talk place important true la yumi all get a man Mary.
Another team member, Timothy Kundrake, expressed that Bible translation is a big task. However, it is also important, and so they put effort to translate in order to transform lives and change mindset of people.
Walk him, I'm not turning Bible going to place, but I can change him life long man. This la walk me important, maybe I need him. God will help me pla. Because I'm talk belonging, but I can sense him life long man, or I can believe long. God and a life long all by stuff good all time.
The translation team is made up of people from different denominations in Manus province. The main churches are the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Catholic and Evangelical Church of Manus, and other smaller churches like the Assemblies of God. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
At least 20 health centers in Lufa district will have access to additional medical drugs and equipment following the distribution of the supplies to the district by the Office of the Member for Lufa, Simo Kilepa, recently.
Lufa's MP Second Secretary Dikori Kumani said this is to ensure that people get medication without having to go to pharmacy.
20 plan functional. Probably some plan functional no put him come laten sem lumi plan, but 20 plan functional. Minimum sem. Operate start na. All sick man come kisim sick come all kisim halivim lo how sick. Liklik marasen all kisim no lo. Emosem logenem. This law line will also show indications so emosem will function name global one them start.
He said this is the third year the district assists with the medical drugs and equipment, and he has appealed to the people to use the medicine for their intended purpose at this critical time of medicine shortage in the country. District Health Manager Nancy John explained that at times when there is no medicine, the health workers remain at home and the patients treat them, and this is a big relief to the health centers.
Human resource,
The presentation took place at the District Health Facility at Lufa Station. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
The people and residents of Kainantu Township in the Eastern Highlands Province can now have access to easier and affordable private healthcare services with the opening of the Susuke House in Kainantu on Thursday.
Dr. Tara Susuke says the private clinic is an initiative of himself and his wife, who is also a health officer. He says Susuke House, which accommodates a pharmacy and full clinic services, is the result of a 20-year dream and long-term investment by the couple. Medical consultation fee starts at 20 kina. Clinical services offered include general health consultations, pathology laboratory services, dental care, ultrasound scanning, and other related services. The clinic operates on 2 daily shifts from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and is also open on weekends.
Expand Mipla Building House, Suzuki House, 20-year investment. Mipla gave us another stage, another look, another dimension blow.
The clinic was officially opened by the Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia, witnessed by the Kainantu Hospital Manager, Building Board representative, and others. Governor Sia congratulates Dr. Susuke for his achievement and commended him for having the heart to serve the people. He has appealed to the people of Kainantu to take ownership of the clinic.
It's a milestone achievement for Wambla medical doctors putting out this medical service.
Dr. Susuke and wife Fanny Susuke acknowledged the support from BSP Bank, K92 Mine, and other partners as well. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
A 14-year-old boy from the remote Omaura community in Obura Wonenara, Eastern Highlands Province, regained his sight after undergoing cataract eye surgery at the local health center.
14-year-old Jenny Matthias, who was born with severe visual impairment, received treatment during a visit by the Christian Blind Mission IK team as part of an integrated health outreach program at Omora Health Center. The program is funded by the Obura Wonenara District Development Authority. Jenny was brought to the clinic by his father, Piao Matthias, after learning from the community members that eye checkups were being conducted at the center. Due to his condition, Jenny had been unable to attend school and required constant guidance as he could not see objects within close range. His father, a single parent of 2 since the passing of his wife in 2016, expressed relief that his son could now look forward to an education. The family noted that Jenny's younger sister, who is in elementary 1, was especially happy that her brother would now be able to attend school. Specialist ophthalmologist at Goroka Hospital, Dr. Waimbe Wahamu, explained that cataract surgery usually costs patients between 500 and 1,000 kina in travel and medical expenses to reach Goroka. He said the free services provided in Obura Wonenara demonstrated how rural districts could effectively deliver essential healthcare when supported. The outreach attracted patients from surrounding villages, with more than 1,000 people treated since Monday for eye conditions and other illness. The week-long integrated health program concludes on Tuesday and is coordinated under the Gatsup local level government with support from Obura Wonenara MP John Boito. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
A male health worker in a rural location in Papua New Guinea is challenging long-standing cultural norms to confront gender-based violence in his community.
Wayne Pollout, a health extension officer at Palmalmal Rural Health Center in Pomio, East New Britain Province, has spent nearly 5 years serving his community, not only as a medical professional but also as a vocal advocate against GBV. In an area where violence is often hidden and rarely reported, Pollout is taking a stand against practices that normalize abuse under the guise of family privacy and male authority. He said GBV remains deeply rooted in many rural communities where cases are commonly resolved within the home and perpetrators are shielded by the cultural traditions. However, after receiving training under CARE International Support Team Leader Program, which promotes gender equality, disability and social inclusion with PNG's health sector, Pollout has intensified his advocacy. He now leads a team of male advocates working in partnership with police and local level government to conduct public awareness campaigns across Pomio. Pollout says the response from the community has been encouraging, with growing acceptance that education can shift attitudes. He admits the biggest challenge is the changing the mindset of men in the male-dominated society, particularly when perpetrators hold influence or status. Despite this, Pollout remains committed to developing programs that encourage men to embrace leadership based on care, respect, partnership, rather than control and violence. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Coca-Cola PNG has once again backed the National St. John Ambulance's Green Angel Appeal with a donation of 43,000 kina to help spread holiday joy during the festive season.
This is the second year in a row Coca-Cola is supporting the St. John to purchase new ambulances, helping to ensure that essential care reaches those in need during the festive season. Rachel Nangolan, Senior Manager Frontline Marketing in Papua New Guinea, expressed this holiday season Coca-Cola wants to recognize and reward those in the local communities who selflessly give their time to care for others. National St. John Ambulance Executive Medical Director Dr. Mangu Kendino said it is not just a financial contribution but a reinforcement of the support they receive from the community. The donation will assist to enhance the services and ensure that St. John are prepared to respond promptly to emergencies, especially during the busy festive season. The National St. John Ambulance is privileged to receive such support from Coca-Cola PNG that continues to strengthen their commitment to serving communities. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with news from abroad. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Meet UmiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis to coffee and small businesses, UmiPay makes every payment simple. UmiPay, powered by TISA Bank.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is heading to Berlin to meet with European leaders following one of the largest Russian strikes on his country, targeting energy facilities. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff will be at talks in Berlin, where he'll discuss the latest version of the proposed peace agreement. President Donald Trump's administration pushes for a deal by Christmas.
Dealing with the damage. Ukraine's southern city of Mykolaiv was targeted by Russia, injuring 5 and cutting power to homes as the temperature falls. Ukraine desperately wants a ceasefire now, but Russia wants a deal first that Ukraine says is tantamount to surrender. Peace talks, brokered by the Americans, appear to have achieved little so far. Steve Witkoff, the US presidential envoy, has been accused of being far too sympathetic to Russia. But Donald Trump wants a deal with Putin, and he's losing patience with Ukraine and its European backers. Earlier this week, he showed some of that impatience.
They would like us to go to a meeting over the weekend in Europe, and we'll make a determination depending on what they come back with. We don't want to be wasting time. Sometimes you have to let people fight it out.
One sticking point is Ukraine's nuclear power plant at Zaporizhzhia, now under Russian control. One proposal is to put it under UN supervision, but Moscow is reluctant to agree. And it's clear that US policy is moving closer to Russia and away from Europe.
Unfortunately, Zelensky is under pressure. He's considered to be a nuisance by the Americans, particularly Donald Trump, and the Europeans are not far behind. So it's clear that there is a personal ambition and a mission by Donald Trump to get this deal done before the end of the year and before Christmas.
And all the while, this war continues. Russia is slowly advancing at huge cost in lives. But Ukrainians fear if they give in now to Russian demands, they will eventually lose their whole country.
Russian authorities have freed over 100 political prisoners as part of a deal with the United States.
Among those released include Nobel Peace Prize laureate Ales Bialysky and key opposition figure Maria Kolesnikova. The Trump administration opened talks earlier this year and will now lift some sanctions on Belarus in return for the release of the prisoners.
Well, this morning I was still in prison. I was there in completely different conditions, on a bunk, in a room with almost 40 people, and now I'm free.
U.S. President Donald Trump says America will retaliate after 2 U.S. soldiers and an interpreter were killed in an ambush in central Syria.
Acker was a member of the Islamic State group who was killed in the exchange of fire. The US has hundreds of troops deployed in eastern Syria fighting IS. This attack is the first to inflict fatalities on US forces since the fall of President Bashar al-Assad. 3 other people were wounded in the attack.
So we
mourn the loss of 3 great patriots in Syria. You know how it happened. It was an ambush, terrible. We also have 3 wounded. They seem to be doing pretty well. But we mourn the loss. These are 3 great people. And it's just a terrible thing.
The Israeli military has reported that it has killed a senior Hamas commander in a strike on a car in Gaza City.
Israel says it targeted high-ranking member Raed Said in response to a Hamas attack which killed 2 of its soldiers. Gazan health authorities say 5 people were killed and at least 25 others were injured in the attack. It's the highest-profile assassination of a senior Hamas figure since the ceasefire came into effect in Gaza in October.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Truka Sports. Stay with us for the details.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to Tisa Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your Tisa Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with Tisa. Tisa Bank. Banking on change.
Season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
As a kid growing up, I really wish to know, who was that?
These are a few of my favorite things. Join me once again tonight at 7 p.m. for more Christmas cheer and music entertainment on Television Christmas.
Just a bottle of wine will do. We should like it was from Labonian.
Special that everyone get together, family get together.
Nothing like a festive season surrounded by the wonderful magic of Christmas. Join us tonight on Television Christmas, right here on EMTV.
Truka Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. 6 Papua New Guinean kickboxers gained professional boxing recognition in Australia, opening a new pathway and making history in combat sport.
6 Papua New Guinean kickboxers have entered the professional boxing ring after receiving official recognition from the New South Wales Combat Sports Authority in Australia. The recognition allows the athletes who were already professional kickboxers to now compete in professional boxing under approved rules and regulations. PNG Kickboxing Federation President and Head Coach Stanley Nandex welcomed the milestone, calling it a new and rewarding pathway for the fighters. He said while some senior kickboxers missed out on well-titled chances in kickboxing, the bigger achievement is that all A-class and B-class fighters were officially registered as professional fighters. This now opened doors for PNG kickboxers to build careers in professional boxing. 2 of the recognized fighters made their professional boxing debuts at the Orion Function Centre in Kempsey, New South Wales. Afe Ehu faced Ishak Mohammed in the 81 kg division, while Clinton Hanku took on Omar Sadiki in the main event. They will also fight alongside PNG allied Australian-based boxers Peter Miria and Simon Ahi, who will compete against international opponents. Coach Stanley Nandex said his role is to provide opportunities, while fighters must show commitment and sacrifice. He acknowledged the challenge ahead, saying kickboxing is different from boxing, with no kicks allowed. However, he is confident after working on footwork, defense, counter-attacks and scoring techniques. A total of 15 bouts are scheduled for the fight, with 4 PNG fighters featured on the main card, marking a proud moment for PNG Combat Sports. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Medang Softball Association has received support of 10,000 kina from the Governor's Office to host the Governor's Cup softball tournament scheduled for December 25th to the 28th in Medang Province.
The funding was officially presented at the Yabong field by the Medang Provincial Sports Coordinator, Pangchito Amapou, on behalf of the Governor. Medang Softball Association President David Takaili thanked Governor Ramsey Pariwa for his continued commitment to softball and sports as an effective tool for positive youth engagement during festive season.
Provincial Sports Office, FEC, to making it possible to the Softball Association that Christmas tournament through Governor to locally 10,000 kina to sponsor this Governor's Cup to the play 25th, start of 25th of December, they go finish 20th December.
Mr. Takaili also noted on the teams that will be participating during the tournament.
This tournament, so far I got 12 teams participate to this competition. So far, two play extending invitation to by go online to the Ramu sudah satu di data association softball have as well as Palu take part of this event.
He added that the funding will greatly assist the association in successfully running the tournament and preparing for upcoming season. Governor Pariwa's ongoing support for sports is part of his broader commitment to engaging young people in positive activities and keeping them involved in sports as a way to reduce involvement in criminal activities. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stiff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holding on the wall.
our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. The Lay City FC have forfeited Hekari United FC in the 3rd and 4th placing playoffs of the PNG's top football competition, the Premier Soccer League, today in Port Moresby. This has seen Lay City FC demanding clarification and has urged the competition's governing body to penalize Hekari.
The Lay City FC arrived at the PNG Football Stadium 2 hours prior from the 10 a.m. scheduled match, only to be told by the competition manager Leo Jakanduo that Hekari United FC is not playing. City's team manager Dennis Kosi Java says this is uncalled for and he demands clarification on the matter.
Competitions manager mikam na singaut lemi koron na toksa lemi also olegari by non of kam in of the place. Like time talking mibla slotogem mibla soki mibla to.
He says Hekari is one of the big clubs in the country and for them to fail to turn up for the match is not good for the competition.
Game the reason when reason Hekari in of come up na sword it's like game mibla. All supposed to come up here and we must play. So we block expect him all a game law and I'm recent Hekari no come play but up until now as become the medium. No one respond back him normally.
Hekari have been the mainstay in the competition grand final. However, they were knocked out this year by Gulf Komara. Lay City and Hekari's rival go back in time, and it was upsetting for the fans who turned out to watch the game.
Where maybe it was a pre-blend, maybe again Togolsem. Maybe no, because people come up here to soon, maybe find out the same time. Timing the game, maybe play, not land to play. So maybe no, so time will put him this third fourth ball married to play. And people question him to how na that football man in the play na that football you didn't have play na that football Mary play. Now play the time where people play so plan is something in the competition now running blame. And people looking at him no come right.
Kosi says he was also shocked to arrive at the field and seeing the women's 3rd and 4th placing kick off at 10 a.m.
So I'm not that me talking PNG facilitate him 18 tickets as well come na go. Now not all extra say me meet him na come. Sleep or lodging to admit him, so it's very expensive.
This newsroom also reached out to PNGFA competition management for their comments, but they are yet to respond. Moreover, Kosi says Hekari United should be penalized.
Competitions department almost look going to little something almost penalize him all.
Charlie Dumavi, True Guy Sports.
True Guy Sports ends on that note. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Kai. True Kai, true inspiration through generations.
Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles in Good Pella Data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Meet UmiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis to coffee and small businesses, UmiPay makes every payment simple. UmiPay, powered by TISA Bank.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
As a kid growing up, I really wish to know who was that.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me once again tonight at 7 p.m. for more Christmas cheer and music entertainment on television Christmas.
A bottle of wine will do. We should like him son Labunian.
Special that everyone get together, family get together.
Nothing like a festive season surrounded by the wonderful magic of Christmas. Join us tonight on television Christmas, right here on EMTV.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, some rain showers with inland thunderstorms clearing to fine. Daru, rain showers with thunderstorms clearing to mostly fine overnight. Kerema, rain showers with thunderstorms clearing to mostly fine overnight. Alota, a few showers this evening, easing to partly cloudy. Popondetta, rain showers with thunderstorms clearing to sunshine in the morning. To the Momase region, Lae City, rain showers with thunderstorms. Medang, cloudy with rain and thunderstorms. Wewak, partly cloudy, becoming cloudy tonight with some showers. Vanimo mostly fine, then partly cloudy overnight showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau partly cloudy with some showers. Keviang mostly fine with a passing shower tonight. Kokopan Rabaul, afternoon to evening rain showers with thunderstorms, easing to mostly fine. Kimbe rain with thunderstorms this afternoon, clearing to mostly fine overnight. Buka rain showers this afternoon, clearing to mostly fine overnight. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City becoming cloudy with some rain showers then morning fog. Goroka, Banzan Kundiawa, cloudy with rain showers then morning fog patches. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy with rain and isolated thunderstorms, then scattered morning fog.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 14th of December, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Have a great week ahead. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.